Imagine this. You're driving home on a California highway. Windows down, music playing. The sky is hazy, but wildfires are normal here, right? Then the wind changes. The air suddenly feels hot. Ash begins to fall like snow. Traffic slows. And ahead of you, fire begins to spin. Not a wall of flames, not smoke, a fire tornado. A spinning tower of fire, wind, and death. Crossing the highway and moving directly toward you. There is nowhere to turn, nowhere to escape. And in the next few minutes, this driver will face a decision that separates survival from disaster. This is the true story of the driver who survived a fire tornado on a California highway. It was supposed to be a normal drive. Late afternoon, Northern California, peak wildfire season. Our driver, let's call him Mark, was heading home after work. He had taken this highway hundreds of times before. No warning signs, no roadblocks, no emergency alerts on his phone, just smoke on the horizon. Like many Californians, Mark thought, I'll be past it before it gets bad. That assumption nearly cost him his life. 10 minutes later, everything changed. The sky turned orange. The sun disappeared behind thick smoke. Ash hit his windshield like rain. Other drivers slowed down. Some pulled over. Some kept going. Then Mark noticed something terrifying. The wind wasn't blowing in one direction. It was circling. Smoke twisted unnaturally across the road. And then, flames appeared on both sides of the highway. Not creeping, not crawling, fire running. This wasn't just a wildfire. It was a fire whirl, often called a fire tornado. A rare and deadly phenomenon where extreme heat, intense wind, and fire combine, creating a rotating column of flame that can reach hundreds of feet into the air, and temperatures over 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. These fire tornadoes throw burning debris, change direction instantly, and can cross highways like living monsters. Mark didn't know this yet. He just knew one thing. The fire was moving fast. Traffic stopped completely. Cars packed together. Engines running. People stepping out, confused. Big mistake. Suddenly, a gust of wind slammed into the vehicles. Flames jumped the median. Mark saw it clearly now. A rotating pillar of fire, wider than the highway itself, moving closer. People screamed. Someone dropped to their knees. This was no longer a traffic problem. This was a survival situation. Mark had seconds to think. Run? Impossible. Stay in the car? Maybe. Then he remembered something he once heard from a firefighter. In extreme fire conditions, your car can be your shield. Mark made a decision that saved his life. He stayed inside, windows up, seatbelt on, engine running. He turned the car toward the fire, not away. Why? Because turning sideways would expose more surface area. Then he did something crucial. He dropped to the floor of the car. The temperature skyrocketed. The car shook violently. Wind screamed like a jet engine. The world outside disappeared. All Mark could see was fire. Flames rolled over the hood. The windshield glowed orange. Inside the car, plastic began to melt. The air became unbearable. Breathing burned. Mark wrapped his shirt around his face. He thought, this is it. For nearly 90 seconds, the fire tornado passed over him. 90 seconds. That felt like forever. Then, just as suddenly, silence. The wind died. The heat dropped. Mark lifted his head. The fire tornado had moved on. Cars around him were destroyed. Some completely burned. His car? Scorched. Cracked. But intact. Mark was alive. Emergency crews arrived hours later. The highway looked like a war zone. Charrad vehículos. Burned asphalt. Smoke everywhere. Mark walked away with burns on his arms, smoke inhalation, and a memory that would never leave him. But he walked away. Many others weren't so lucky. This story carries powerful lessons for all of us. Lesson 1. Never underestimate fire. Wildfires are unpredictable. If authorities say evacuate, go early. Lesson 2. Your car can save you. In extreme fire situations, stay inside, windows up, face the fire, get low. Lesson 3. Fire tornadoes are real. They're rare, but increasing due to climate change. Lesson 4. Pay attention to alerts. Emergency warnings exist for a reason. Lesson 5. Panic kills. Thinking saves lives. Mark survived because he stayed calm and acted fast. This isn't just a story about fire. It's a story about human courage, quick thinking, and survival against impossible odds. Next time you're on the road and nature shows its power, remember Mark, because sometimes survival isn't about strength. It's about the choice you make in the most terrifying moment of your life. Stay alert, stay prepared, stay alive. If you want to learn more, check out our next video. Like, share, and subscribe.